Making $1 million is not complicated. In fact, it can be as simple as finding a business so disgusting, nobody else wants to touch it. I'm Milio. I analyze businesses using official data, nothing else. In the next few minutes, you'll know the 5 most disgusting ways people quietly become millionaires. And that 90% success rate, we'll see about that. There are two types on this list, the ones that touch dirt and the ones that touch death. This first one is an $83 billion industry, built on something you throw away every single day. Number 5, junk removal. Other people's garbage. Nobody wants to touch this stuff. And that's exactly where the money hides. 1989. Brian Scudamore is 18 years old, and when he spends his last $700 on a beat-up pickup truck, he hauls the junk nobody wants to touch. One truck becomes 10. 10 become a franchise empire across 3 countries. Today, the company he started with $700 makes over $100 million a year. Here's what Scudamore understood. He never sold garbage. He sold the disgust of everyone else. But junk, you haul once. The next business gets paid to come back forever. Number 4, pest control. The roaches always come back. One roach in your kitchen and you'll pay anything to make it disappear. 1985. Harvey Massey doesn't start a company. He buys one. $4 million in revenue. Today, Massey Services, $350 million a year. Rollins, the $20 billion giant behind Orkin, makes over 80% of its revenue from recurring contracts. The roaches come back, so the checks come back. A subscription nobody cancels. One catch. You'll need certification to handle the chemicals. The next business cleans up scenes you don't even want to imagine. Number 3, crime scene and biohazard cleanup. When something terrible happens in a home, someone has to clean it up. So professionals in hazmat suits do it, and they charge accordingly. On water damage jobs, restoration companies keep 70 to 80% of every dollar as gross margin. Aftermath, the crime scene cleanup pioneer, got acquired by ServiceMaster, because when people call, they never negotiate. This job is hard physically and emotionally. So far, the pattern is simple. The dirtier it gets, the richer it gets. But number 1 isn't dirty at all. It's something you're afraid to even talk about. Number 2, porta potties. Yes, the plastic toilets. Globally, this market is worth $20 billion, heading to 35 by 2030. Remember the guy from the intro? Daniel Tom. 31 years old, he started with 100 units in 2023. 2 years later, 2,000 units and $4.3 million a year. His secret isn't glamour, it's route density. Every unit close together means every dollar costs less. And now, number 1, the business nobody wants to inherit. Funeral homes and cremation services. The last taboo every business fears one thing: demand disappearing. This is the only industry where it never will. Robert Waltrip inherited a single-family funeral home in Texas. He turned it into SCI, $4.3 billion in yearly revenue, and the market is shifting. Cremation was 63% in 2025. By 2045, 82%. 5 businesses. One rule: the more a job repels people, the better it pays. Which brings us back to that 90% in the title. Time to be honest. If you start one of these businesses from zero, gurus will tell you you can't fail. Here's the official number. Of all new employer businesses, only 49% survive 5 years. Half die. So whoever promises you 90% is selling you something. But remember, Harvey Massey, he didn't start from zero. He bought a business that already worked. A mature business survives at 76%. Make it a business, people can't postpone finance it carefully, and you're near 90. That's a model, not a guarantee. But it's how the smart money thinks. Walker Deibel wrote the playbook: buy, then build. Existing cash flow, smart leverage, then scale. Here's how you'd start. So if you actually wanted to do this, here's the playbook. 4 rules. Rule 1, buy, don't build. And yes, SBA loans can finance up to 90% of it. Rule 2, recurring revenue only. Contracts, routes, subscriptions. Never one-shot jobs. Rule 3, the demand must be impossible to postpone. If the customer can wait, walk away. Rule 4, the one everyone skips: stay in the truck. Do the dirty work yourself before you hire anyone. The CEO of a billion-dollar filter company with 1,000 employees says there isn't one job in his factories he hasn't personally done. Buy it. Recurring. Can't wait. Stay in the truck. That's the whole game. Remember the beginning? $1 million is not complicated. It's just hidden behind something nobody wants to touch. The barrier was never the business. It was everyone else's disgust.